Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to Movies TV Mad Live. Please smash the like button. Please shout my poll, your favorite, your best X-Men movie, X-Men 1 or X-Men 2. So, our headlines. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is a hot mess. Grace Randolph hates Doctor Strange 2 and blames Sam Raimi. Super Pets trailer released. Yup. I don't really care about that, but I thought I'd let you know. And the Flash movie is better than Doctor Strange 2 and No Way Home. Isaac Makes Edits. Hey Mick, how are you? Good evening to you. Isaac Makes Edits. Very good to have you on the chat. So we are live. The floor is yours. Let's have a chat. Let's have a talk. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Do you want to talk about DC? What do you want to talk about? As I say, the floor is yours. Let's go, go, go. Isaac Makes Edits. Could you repeat the headlines, Mick? I sort of missed it. Right, yes. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is a hot mess. Grace Randolph hates Doctor Strange 2 and blames Sam Raimi. Super Pets trailer has been released. The Flash movie is better than Doctor Strange 2 and No Way Home. My personal opinion is that Scott Derrickson should never have been replaced. It's interesting that Grace Randolph blames Sam rather than Kevin Feige. I would think if you're going to blame anyone for the state of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it would be Kevin Feige and not Sam. Sam Raimi, by the way, didn't see a lot of WandaVision. WandaVision has been betrayed. Isaac Makes Edits. When are you planning on seeing the movie, Mick? I saw it today. Reese Huxtable, hearing there's no Vision mentioned in Doctor Strange, even though it's a Wanda story. No, she's a strong mother who don't need no man. Ryan, I am vengeance. Hey, Mick, I was hoping to see Doctor Strange 2, but I was spoiled. We can still see it though, can't you? She don't need no man. When are you lot hoping to see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Isaac Makes Edits. Any DC news? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Flash movie is very, very good. Very, very good. But no breaking DC news today, but I'm sure Isaac Makes Edits. Hell no, it ain't. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a hot mess. It's a mess of a movie. If you like loads of VFX and you like seeing kind of, look, it's not a movie. The MCU don't make movies. And they even dropped the ball with the cameos, which was the one thing that everyone was relying on. Isaac makes edits. My bad, Mick. Wasn't responding to you. Oh, right. Sorry, mate. I realised what you were doing. The Snyderverse coming back. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. No one can make that distinction. The fans are very confident, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. John Grant, you seen The Flash as well, Mick? All I'm going to say, there's going to be a pre-recorded video where we talk about that movie. Red Panda, hi, Mick. Sorry if you already mentioned it, but have you seen Doctor Strange, or you talk about the reviews of the movie? I have seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness today here in Cyprus. It is around in selected cinemas already. Official release date this weekend, of course. So I did see it today. I did have that opportunity. I won't give you any spoilers, but if you want to ask me about the quality of it, I will tell you honestly. I'm actually a big Snyder fan. I actually would love the Snyderverse to be restored, by the way. So, yeah, that would be good for me. I love Man of Steel. I love Batman versus Superman. I love Zack Snyder's Justice League. So it coming back would be amazing. I just can't tell you it's coming back right now. But you may want to be around on this channel on May the 18th. John Grant, was Doctor Strange 2 worth the hype? No, it was not. No, it was not. I think that look, Scott Derrickson obviously left for a reason. In fact, a lot of my fans, a lot of my viewers hate the Snyderverse. So, who am I trying to appeal to? Red Panda, has it a good story? Are the characters well developed in the movie? Is WandaVision completely wasted? Yep. They certainly do a right turn with WandaVision. They're not faithful to that. They don't mention Vision because she don't need no man, even though he's not really a man. Isaac Mike says it wasn't worth the hype. Wow, it wasn't. Reese Huxtable, is today's Spider-Man in the film? I did say I wasn't going to mention any spoilers. Akmatika, hey, movies, TV mad, let's flash talk, let's. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Isaac makes edits. The Flash will ultimately be the demise of the Snyder universe. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure. Because even the film that's been going around might not be the finished article. John Gaunt, I heard the film is like an early 2000s superhero and some of the CGI is atrocious. Ahmed Hicko, so are we going to see any of the Flash trailer from CinemaCon released online? You will, but not yet. I would say not for a while. Red Panda, so to clarify, if you have seen The Flash or you can't talk about it, even watching it in the moment, I will do a video. I will do a pre-recorded video so I can focus on what I want to talk about. Restore the Snyderverse. I think Mate said this, but didn't you say that's what would happen last stream? What did I say? I can't. What are you talking about? John Gaunt. So do you think they will eventually release the Flash tie-in comic? Agman Hicko, did you watch it? I did say yesterday, from what I'm gathering and based on my hunches, that they only want one universe. That very well could be the Snyderverse. Who knows? And it's my theory that they will probably use the Bat universe, but I can't be sure on that. I think Mate said this. You said after the Flash movie, a new universe will be made and everything will be removed. Or am I mistaken? No, that's what I said, yes. That's my hunch. Reese Huxtable, is Sasha Calais a good Supergirl? Ahmed Hickle, any Ezra news? No, he's busy partying in Hawaii. He's too busy to give you news. Red Panda, so No Way Home is better than Multiverse of Madness. Iron Man 2 is better than Multiverse of Madness. Look, some of you may like Multiverse of Madness. You may like the quick and fast pacedness and the CG and, you know, the links to the animated thing they had on Disney Plus last year as well. It's not a movie to me. It's a conglomeration of things that happen. No Way Home is definitely a better movie, but that was made by Sony. John, your poll tonight was very difficult for me because I love both films, but I voted for X-Men 2. Yeah, I think X-Men 2 is normally more popular. Ahmed Hikal, talk about the Flash movie as if it's a Batman movie. What do you think of this concept? Talk about the Flash movie like it's a Batman movie. That's going to be complicated, isn't it? Isaac Mike said it's Agod Hickel, people. Red Panda, do you think Multiverse of Madness is not really good because of Sam Raimi or because of the studio? The studio, Grace Randolph is blaming Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi came in the 11th hour. He didn't have creative freedom. That is not true. Creative freedom means you write and direct something and it's your complete vision. It wasn't his idea. It wasn't his story. Ahmed Hikal, you missed the word. I don't know what you're talking about. John Gaunt, I want a new superhero video game. That will be cool. Ahmed Hikal, people talk about Flash movie as... Ahmed, can you just talk properly, please? Because I'm not going to talk in code. Smash the like button, please. We have 6 viewers. All very much appreciated. Ahmed Hicko, sorry, my phone is insane. Ahmed Hickow is typing on its own. Oh dear. Welcome to Movies TV Mad Live. Get on the chat. Have your say. Red Panda, so it's not different than other Marvel movies. Like, doesn't it have a unique story or maybe some horror elements? Well, the reactions that I was reading were talking about horror elements, but they're actually talking about, jump scares. That's what you get in the movie. Jump scares isn't horror. John Gaunt, I don't think Doctor Strange 2 will make $1 billion. It has been getting mixed reactions. It will definitely have a great opening weekend. It'll be interesting. Of course, it's got about 80% on Rotten Tomatoes with these corrupt little critics and journalists. Ahmed Hickow, people talk about the Flash movie and they are excited about Batman. Wade, do you think of his concept? They are not giving the main character justice. No. I mean, the problem is when you put Michael Keaton's Batman in a Flash movie, what do you expect to happen? But it doesn't matter what people are talking about. The question will be, is the Flash used properly as a central character, as the main character? I can tell you he is. Unlike Doctor Strange, who basically is secondary in his own movie. Red Panda, it must have a cameo fest. If it does not have a good story nor a cameo fest, there is no way this movie won't be a fail. Well, it's got cameos, but not the cameos that people were hoping for. Obviously, the hinted one, right, from the guy who's got a bald head like me, that's there. A film shouldn't be a cameo fest. It should have 3 acts, it should have a story, and it should have a resolution. But this is what the MCU has become. The MCU used to make proper movies. Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger. Even the first Avengers movie, even Iron Man 3, even Thor 2, The Dark World were proper movies. Ahmed Hickow, I hope the Flash isn't secondary character in his own movie. He's not. This is Barry Allen's story. John, who was your favourite character in X2? Mine was Iceman, and Nightcrawler. Well, in the first one, it's Rogue. In the second movie, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. You can't. He's amazing. And no one's ever going to do a better version of that character. But they are 2 of the best CBMs of all time. No question. The first X-Men is one of the cheapest budgeted movies of all time, one of the most profitable. This was back in 2000. It's insane. Bryan Singer may not be a very nice person, but he's one hell of a director. Did you go to CinemaCon Movies TV Mad? No? Been a bit difficult because I was here doing a live while CinemaCon was on. John, I don't know why X-Men 3 gets a lot of hate. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad movie. I don't think it's as good as the first two. And Bryan Singer's absence certainly gets felt. But it's not a bad movie at all. John Gaunt, they should make the theme from Zack Snyder's Justice League into the Speed Force, the Flash's theme going forward. An incredible track. It certainly is. I love it. A very inspirational, motivational track. Ahmed Hickam, man, we wanted you to go to update us. I wasn't invited. I can't go. Look at my views. Look at my subs. I'm not going to be able to go to bloody CinemaCon, am I? Let's get real here. I updated you with it anyway. They reported everything. I can tell you the Flash director wasn't there either. So that's something we've got in common. Or the Flash star. Or Michael Keaton. In fact, nobody involved with the Flash movie was at the Flash panel. Awkward. I don't like the slow motion in the Flash Zack Snyder's Justice League. Well, everyone else loves it. Smash the like, everyone. There's 8 of you in the chat. Come on, smash that like button. Check out my poll. Best X-Men movie. X-Men 1, 38%. X-Men 2, 62%. John, if I was in charge of the DC universe, I would have one Batman, one Wonder Woman, and one Superman in one universe. It makes sense, doesn't it? This is what Discovery want as well. Whether that Superman's Henry Cavill or not, we just don't know. Ahmed Hickam, but they mentioned the director Andy by name apparently. So since they did that, it's fine. Not really. Not really. They also said on that day that Shazam Fury of the Gods will be released on one date. Then straight after that panel, a few days later, they announced they were delaying it for 5 days. So, Trilogy, so Doctor Strange not liked so well, like most MCU films. Well, the Shills are saying it's great via their reactions. It has got an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes critic scores, which is pretty strong. I don't think it's a good movie. Grace Randolph doesn't think it's a good movie. Trilogy, told you all that Batman is this year's best movie. Yeah, even though they were bragging that Doctor Strange outsold the Batman is definitely the better movie. And it's a movie. It's a real movie with a story, a beginning, middle, and end. Scott Edwards, what's up? Hello, Scott. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Scott Edwards, you haven't smashed the like button. Trill J, you haven't smashed the like button. John, you haven't smashed the like button. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Trill J, DC wins this year. MCU dethrones. Sorry, you all, but just have to be honest. This is why I love Trill J. John, just sent you a like. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Scott Edwards, are you going to watch Doctor Strange? I saw it today, Scott. It's showing in selective theatres here in Cyprus. Officially released this weekend. I saw it. Didn't think much of it. Soups loves it, though. That's the main thing. Soups. Because Soups makes money out of liking it. Or Blu-ray Angel. Best thing ever, eh, Blu-ray Angel? Best thing ever, right? Yeah? Yeah, everything's great. The next MCU movie is always the best one ever. Scott Edwards, I've seen spoilers. Hate how they disgraced Wanda after WandaVision. Yep. They've disgraced her because they've gone with the she don't need no vision, she don't need no man. It's a hot mess, my friend. I mean, listen, you may go and see it and you may like it and you say, Mick, I disagree with you. That's okay. We can have a little debate about it. Edward Higger, why mention the director's name when you have problems with him and you are uncertain of his future? Why mention you're releasing the film 5 days prior and then 2 days later say you're delaying it by 5 days? Why? John, what is the new female character like in Doctor Strange 2? Are you talking about America Chavez? She's not. That's not meant to. Isn't that an LGBTQ character? Is she gay or is she? I'm not sure. I didn't really get the movie how she identifies as, if she's even a she. Scott Edwards, is it worth seeing once? Well, yeah, you need to look. You're into this stuff. You might as well go and see it. Chill J, MCU. Yup. Admin Hickow, because something came up, it doesn't mean they have a problem. Well, if that's what you want to think. John Galt, I think Aquaman 2 might remove Amber Heard scenes. Yes, I did put it on my Twitter, Movies TV Mad, to follow me. I did reveal that multiple sources have told me Amber Heard will be removed after the trial. They always planned on kind of removing her. That's why they only gave her under 10 minutes. Scott Edwards, can you share spoilers? Nope. You go and see it. We're not doing the spoiler thing. No. Scott Edwards, I love all the interpretations of Lois Lane. Yes, so do I. Trilogy, I haven't seen it, but I know it's probably not the best movie. Yeah, you have to make your own mind up about that. It's not a movie to me. It's not a movie. It's an amalgamation of stuff, right? Cool VFX, lots of stuff from What If and things like that. It's there. It's in your face. It's not a film. That's what I'm saying. It is not a film. Trill J, is the movie dark? I've seen reviews. They say it goofs too much. It tries to be scary. I don't think it is. Scott Edwards, I think the Marvel will be a good movie. Hashling me. Yo, Mike. Yo, Hashling me. Where are we? I heard Doctor Strange 2 had mixed reaction. Well, it's got around 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, which normally MCU movies are more on the 95%. So that's not great. I don't think it's a good movie. Any Doctor Who fans in the house? Hashling me. Have you seen it? I saw it today. John Galt, I am. Well, welcome, John, because this is a channel that loves Doctor Who, and there should be some big Doctor Who news coming soon. Scott Edwards, positives for the movie. The music was good. As Grace Randolph said herself, it reminded her of Batman Returns. The performances are strong. Some of the stuff you see is cool. The VFX is cool. It's okay. It's not a film. How can I say it? It's Chill J. Just like Spider-Man No Way Home. Not a good movie, just a good time for Spider-Man fans to enjoy all their Spider-Mans together. The whole movie could have ended in 15 minutes if Peter was just let them go. Reno Jack. Hello, sir. No shock to me that some MCU cameo fest is weak. I won't bother. Scott Edwards, the writing seems to be the biggest issue. Yep. Because they got as Grace Randolph said as well, they got the guy who I think did Loki to write it. No. The problem is, the narrative of these movies and the MCU is from Kevin Feige. It's clear he's lost his mojo since Endgame, and that's understandable. He had a free, he had a free phase arc, which was tremendous. But unfortunately, with the mixture of identity politics and a big mess, he just doesn't seem to get. And he's got kind of a good idea with what they're doing with the multiverse, but it's, I don't know. Triljo, look, is a good show, sucks to hear the writer failed the movie. Oh, Loki's a good show, sucks to hear the writer failed the movie. Yeah, Loki, I don't know. Not terrible, not great for me. And that was more elements of the MCU. Triljo, so Vision isn't coming back? Well, we know, Jack, the Batman reigns supreme, and I don't need the box office to tell me that. Well, the Batman is a great movie. Listen, it has little bits of identity politics, the things with the internet people following the Riddler. Obviously, that's a call out to fans who hate on movies and follow people like the Fandom Menace, but you take it on the chin. It's a great movie. Hashling me. So what are you waiting for the next MCU movie? Ahmed Hicko. Guys, let's talk DC. Marvel is all right. It's successful, no worries. Don't you agree, movies TV Mad? Guys, let's talk DC Marvel. It's all right. It's successful, no worries. Don't you agree, movies TV Mad? Well, it's all right for the MCU to make money, but if the films are not films, what's the point? And DC, is it great? Is it successful? Triljo, so yeah, Black Adam sounds like it's about to make 1 billion. That would be a dream come true for me. Scott Edwards, can we have a spoiler discussion this weekend? If enough people in the chat have seen the movie. John, did you hear that the Incredible Hulk director is doing Fast 10? No, that's insane. Has he even made a movie since the Incredible Hulk movie? They're desperate, aren't they? I didn't know that. Look, no one can do what Justin Lin done. That's the problem. They're in trouble. And it doesn't matter who you get, you can't force Vin Diesel to get into shape and be a respectful guy. Triljo, I'm just going to predict something. One day Matt Reeves will come out and say the Batman theatre release was not his full vision. He had to cut out a lot, and you can see where they changed scenes. Scott Edwards, Superman and Lois tonight. Brand new episode of Superman and Lois tonight. It's the reaction to what happened in the Bizarro world. Should be interesting. And at least we don't have to see deadbeat Superman anymore. Troja, even though I love the Batman, I saw those earlier trailers. I know that's not what the movie was fully. Well, listen, no movie is ever what it was originally. They edit it, they look at it, so it doesn't really mean anything. John Braun, not watching Moon Knight anymore. No, I gave up after episode 3, I think. It bored me. Because I don't care about Mark and his girlfriend or his wife. There's no setup. It's not interesting. And Stephen, they should have kept Stephen like the Bruce Wayne type from the comics. Reno Jack, Vin Diesel is an absolute beef house. Likely took steroids of some kind when he's out of shape. Scott Edwards, I think they are seating up a crossover next season with the major teases in the Flash and Superman and Lois season finales. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? I think eventually Superman and Lois will drop the ball. Normally Arrowverse shows or Arrow and the Flash was good for 2 seasons. Then they drop the ball. Let's see what happens. Ahmed Hickold, don't you think David Zaslav is going slow? We care about movies and he's cancelling TV shows. Well, I did explain this yesterday, Ahmed Hickold. I'm not optimistic. Well, you should be, because what they want is one defined universe with the most brand recognition possible. Brand recognition is Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, not Wonder Twins. Scott Edwards, least favourite Lois Lane, the one in Superman and Lois. Lizzie Tulloch is my least favourite Lois. And my mind can't be turned on that. You've got Noel Neal, amazing. You've got Margot Kidder, one of the best. You've got Terry Hatcher, one of the best. Hashling, me, A. Scott Edwards, do you think she's okay as Lois? Yes, I think she's okay. Trill J, Lois Lane left Superman in Superman and Lois. I think she's okay as Lois, but she's one of my least favourite. Terry Hatcher, one of the best. Erica Durant from Smallville, one of the best. John, least favourite Superman and Batman. Sorry, George, I love you, man. I really do. You're a great actor in your indie movies. George Clooney is probably my least favourite Batman. My least favourite Superman, well, that's easy because he blocked me on Twitter. Dean Cain. He's a terrible Superman. Dean Cain is a shit Superman. George CW, enough for you all that she feels her son should have got more attention, even though Clark is a superhero. Oh, I know. And I hated how she worded it. Typical SJW. Oh, our son wasn't seen or heard. Agman Hiccup, but DC must start rolling. It needs to act fast, maybe tap into the Speed Force. Scott Edwards, most classic romance ever is Clark and Lois. Yes, in Smallville. That's where it was done right. Just like Lana and Clark was done right. We have 15 votes on my poll. Best X-Men movie. X-Men 1, 53%. X-Men 2, 47%. 12 viewers, 8 likes. Thank you, everyone, for coming in every evening and trying to support the DCEU daily. And let's get those subscribers up and let's keep those likes going and views going. Very small channel, unsuccessful, but it's fun to do. Trill J, Ahmed, DC is rolling. I think you might be talking about the MCU. Scott Edwards, do you like Barry and Irish romance? Ahmed Hickow, Movies TV Man, I'm going to tell you a surprise. Are you? John, least favourite character in Smallville. Oh, because I really liked all the characters in Smallville. I really liked Tess at first, but then they dumbed her down and she wasn't as frightening as she was in the first episode. Yeah, I don't think I hated anyone on the show. I thought all the characters were done so well. Ahmed Hickow, I didn't like the Batman. Oh, Trill J, I deal with you. I love the Batman. I love the Batman. But in my opinion, it's not as good as Batman Returns. John Gaunt, are you excited for any non-superhero films this year? Yes, Avatar 2 should be a great movie. It's difficult. Obviously, I've seen a couple of non-superhero films this year, but Avatar 2 is certainly one. If you name me non-superhero films, I'll tell you if I'm looking forward to them. Scott Edwards, I loved when Tess became a good guy. I didn't. She was better as a bad guy. Trill J, Scott Edwards, I like Barry as the stud loner that he truly is. He works hard as the Flash. He's intelligent and a show-off, not a scared nerd. Exactly. Trill J, hope you like the sequel. Oh, the Batman. I think we're all going to like the sequel. Imagine how triggered you're all going to be if Superman turns up in the sequel. Let's see. I am optimistic about Mr. Freeze as the villain. We don't know if it's him yet. We don't know who the villain is. But he could be teased in the Penguin series and the Arkham series. Who knows? A freeze is coming. I mean, who the fuck decides to cast Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze? Trilogy, if Superman shows up in the sequel, I'm storming out of the theatre. You won't. Da, 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 da. This is Movies TV Mad Live. I am Mick, your host with the most. We have 9 viewers, 9 likes. Check out the poll, which is 50-50 right now. Trill sorry, but the best Batman and the Superman who is project to see if he works should not be in the same movie. I've got him started now. And X-Men 1 has taken the lead. Best X-Men movie. X-Men 1, 53%. X-Men 2, 47%. Wow. 17 votes. Keep those votes coming to change the vote. Scott Edwards, Superman and Lois is the second biggest hit streaming on HBO Max. Zaslav knows it's a big hit and should keep it. John, I really enjoyed the Booster Gold episode of Smallville. Another episode written by Jeff Johns. Legion, which is probably my favourite episode from him. Absolute justice. Amazing. And yes, the Booster Gold was done really, really well. Abba just hear me out. The Batman had amazing visuals and dark tone, but it had too much dialogue and with less action, I got bored in the middle. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't find it boring at all. Right, where are we? Children, Ahmed sucks, bro. Hope you get a Batman you love one day. Ahmed Hickout. In fact, my friend next to me started snoring and he went to sleep. John Gould. There is new Constantine animated film. Blue Beetle pops up in it. Do you know what? I nearly ordered that on Amazon Video today. What do you think? Should I order it on Prime? Maybe tomorrow. Scott Evans, what did you think of Despero as a villain? Oh, what, in Armageddon? Yeah, he was great. That actor was in Doctor Who. He's a really good British actor. He was really, really good, Scott. John Paul Dano was great in The Batman. Paul Dano is just one of those who's always great, and he really's got ideas about his characters and really gets involved with his directors. He's amazing. He was great. Akman Hickow, Trill J, thanks, bro. I hope so too. Trill J, John Paul, Danny was legendary. Oh yeah, sorry, Paul Dano was legendary. Trilogy, just glad I didn't have to watch a Batman that slaughters like Keaton and Ben. Keaton's not that bad. What slaughtering does Keaton do? Look, I celebrate all the Batmans. I don't care. I'm not going to say this one's better than the other. You know what my favourite Batmans are? Batman Begins and Batman Returns. Scott Edwards, have you seen the Amityville Horror, the originals, not the shitty remakes? The first Amityville Horror is amazing. John, and Riddler was actually scary in the Batman. He was. Trilogy, Keaton literally put a bomb on a criminal and blew him up. Oh, so what? Who cares? Admin Hicko, I'm going insane trying to find Flash Cinema Con trailer leaked online. You're not going to find it, are you? Trilogy, he even set a thug on fire with the Batmobile. Good for him. I approve. Scott Edwards, Margot Kidder is in it. That's right, yes. And if I remember rightly, we see Margot's bits and pieces, which was always nice to see. Very attractive woman. Yeah, Margot didn't have the greatest careers, I'm afraid, but she was a great actor. But I'm afraid she, the success of Superman really didn't affect her in the right way. But Margot Kidder is a great Lois Lane. There's no question about it. Trilogy, and then he let Selena kill the mayor in the end. Well, he didn't let her. He was actually out cold at the time. That's a hot take, Trilogy. Ahmed Hicko, yeah, sad truth. But as I say, I love Keaton's Batman. I love Pattinson. I love Ben Affleck. I love Christian Bale. So it really isn't a problem to me. If people want to attack other versions of their favourite character, that's up to them. It seems like a waste of oxygen for me. John Gould, that's one thing the Flash people are protecting, the trailer footage. It's going to be a long time until we see it. I couldn't agree more because it's not being released till next year. No, we've had Super Pets, right? Because that's the next movie. Then we'll get Black Adam. Henrik, evening, you're all. Good evening, Henrik. You have about 12 minutes. Don't waste it. Trilogy, not attacking Lotham or just being honest. Batman is a detective with good fighting skills. John Gaunt, I think they just released another trailer for Super Pets. They did. I did put it on the chat earlier, but I haven't seen it. Henrik, I need to chill now. What did I miss? Nothing? Channel Grey, did you see the rumours about Clayface being in the Penguin show? No, I didn't. That's pretty exciting, right? John, have you seen the trailer for the new movie Firestarter? No, any good? Trilogy, Mick, why did you start the live late today? I was having a threesome with two footballers' wives, and I didn't want to say, girls, we have to hurry up. I need to talk to my man Trilogy. I thought you'd understand. I was deep in it. You see, their footballing husbands are not good in the sack, so they come to me to get the real deal. So that's why I'm late anyway. Ahmed Hicko, I would have loved that they cast Flashpoint Batman, not Michael Keaton playing the role, because everyone is talking about him and ignoring the Flash. It doesn't matter who people are talking about, because in the film, Flash is the central point. It's the film that's more important, Ahmed, not the actual talk. Henrik, Grace didn't love Doctor Strange, I know. More negative than positive. For me, I don't have to rush to the movies to see it, but I will soonish. Yes, Grace Randolph hates the movie and is blaming the director, Sam Raimi. I think it's Kevin Feige's fault. Scott Edwards, it's crazy. Superman was brought into the Arrowverse so late in the game. Yeah, They refused to bring him in, brought in Supergirl first to make their point. When they finally introduced him, then they started having Cisco saying, Supergirl, my favourite Kryptonian. Wonder why you were saying that. And now Superman's saving their asses. Trilogy, Chanel, I saw it, however, I don't want to see Clayface. If he's not the actual fanatical character, Matt Reeves might actually fail if he keeps trying that. You're doing Batman, so do the comic. The actual fanatical character, Matt Reeves might actually fail if he keeps trying that. You're doing Batman, so do the comic. I think Matt Reeves has been the most faithful with the comics. Edwin Hickok, so do you think it's good marketing for the movie? Well, they're marketing him. They don't want to market Ezra Miller because the man's a criminal and be breaking the law. He's an embarrassment. That's why they want people talking about Michael Keaton's Batman. And Michael Keaton is great marketing. He will put butts on seats. As I said, if I was the studio and Ezra, I would have came out and I would have apologized. But Ezra thinks he's too good to say, look, there's something wrong with me. I need help. I'm going to get it. It's good enough for the rest of us. Trilogy, yeah, he has, but he keeps trying to ground all the villains. Fans don't want that. They want the actual character, but I understand, just don't need another Nolan when this is over. Yeah, it's true. All these fucking modern day directors are obsessed with the real well. John, we have only seen Clayface in the Harley Quinn animated series. That's true. Done pretty well, though. John Grant, I wonder if Sasha Calais will market the film as well. This is her first film. That's quite the pressure. Yeah, she'll be involved with the marketing, but they won't use her like they're going to use Keaton because she's not famous, right? And it's kind of keeping her character a secret. Edwin Hicko, I'm going to point out DC Comics has a lot of methodology in it, which it is difficult to adapt it on the big screen. No, nothing's difficult to adapt on the big screen if you've got the talent and imagination. It just takes a bit of graft. Nothing's impossible. Trilogy, John, Supergirl about to be a stud. Because, should I tell you, the most impossible thing that's ever been adapted to the live screen, to live action, Tolkien's Lord of the Rings books. Nobody was able to do it. Nobody but Peter Jackson. If you find the right person, anything is possible. No way could... I've looked at those books before and I think, fucking hell, how the hell do you adapt them into live action? John Gaunt, what about the animated version of Lord of the Rings? It's okay, but it's not. Come on. It's nothing like the 6 movies he made, though, is it? It's very difficult to adapt, especially faithfully. What Peter Jackson achieved is, look, sensational. I don't think it's ever going to be bettered in anything, not just Lord of the Rings. Amazing. The man did the impossible. Him and his wife, legends. This is Movies TV Mad Live. We have 7 viewers. We have 10 likes. Keep on smashing the like button, please. Check out my poll. Best X-Men 253%. I think I'd go X-Men, both of them, but X-Men 1 was the introduction, and it was a great. Henrik, is this why Peter Jackson is not doing anything now? Well, he probably doesn't have to do anything. He'll just pick things he wants to do. Doesn't mean he's a bad director, does it? Kyle Williams, is Doctor Strange that bad? It's not a film. It's not a film. It's a collection of stuff. Trilogy, if you are justice, do not lie. But as Dr. Gregory House said, everybody lies. John Galt, they are doing a Lord of the Rings TV show on Amazon, that's right. Apparently the production came up to 1 billion, and I think it's going to be the biggest failure as well. If there's no Peter Jackson, there's no party. Leave it alone. You made 6 movies, leave it alone. John, could you see Matt Reeves bringing in Harley Quinn in one of the Batman sequels? I mean, it's unlikely, but you never know what he's thinking. I would love to see another version apart from Margot Robbie, because I don't want to see her again as the character. Trill J, the production was 1 billion on a TV show. Hell no. Oh yeah. They are going to have the biggest streaming flop of all time. Remember, if you follow me on Twitter and you see any DC news I'm not retweeting, please just tag me on my timeline. Don't DM me, just at me on my timeline. I will see it and I will spread the news, because sometimes I miss stuff. True J, John, yeah, but this is early years Batman. Yeah, I think it's too soon for Harley, but who knows? And don't forget, if we're getting an Arkham series, we may get a Dr. Harleen Quinzel. What do you think about that? Trill J, show is definitely not getting a second season. No. More creative bankruptcy from the entertainment industry, and especially Hollywood. It's great to see the clusterfuck unfold, considering these are people who hate their own customers. Trill J, Harley Quinzel would be very nice. Yeah, Dr. Harleen Quinzel works in Arkham in the series, and the Joker's there. And she's his psych, and the love affair begins. And she may be as fucked up as him. Who knows? Go on, Matt. Do it. Let's get rid of Margot Robbie once and for all. John Gaunt, you don't think the Batman 2 will have a time jump? It could do. It probably will. John, do you know why Moon Knight is not getting a season 2? We don't know if it's not getting one or not. We do know that Isaacs refused to sign an extension. It was just a one-off for him, but you never know where he could show up. If he never shows up again, the whole thing's pointless, because the thing wasn't even that good. I think they dropped the ball. I mean, this is so funny. It's actually Oscar Isaacs that brought in Ethan Hawke. That's mad, right? It's Oscar Isaacs. If it's not getting, because he doesn't want to do any more, so why do it at all? Obviously a payday. I don't think it's very good. I think that's another mid D plus MCU show. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I mean, it's fine to do one-off miniseries. The MCU should look to do that. Trill J, me laughing at you haters, even though 10 Batman got a 10 out of 10 from IGN. Is there any haters on here for the Batman? I didn't realise there was any haters. All the people you could have mentioned giving it a 10 out of 10, you mentioned IGN, who specialise on gaming. John, we did not even see Oscar Isaacs in the Moon Knight costume that much. It's pathetic. The finale's on tomorrow or tonight or whatever. Look, they have no idea. They have no idea. How this franchise is so successful is the biggest mystery in the entertainment industry. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Because it's not all that special. Its fans don't like it, but it's true. True, John, because it's all in his head. He's mental. Well, he works in Hollywood, so that's understandable, right? Right, I'll read a couple of more chats and I'm going to sign off. I hope you've enjoyed the live chat again. I will be back tomorrow morning for the DCEU Daily, and let's see what breaks tomorrow. Smash the like button before I go. Right, let's do the final reading for my poll. Best X-Men movie. X-Men 1, 47%. X-Men 2, 53%. 19 votes, so let's finish that off. Anyone want to say anything before I sign off? True, Jay, when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning to Superman. This has been Movies TV Mad live on Movies TV Mad with me, Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss this beautiful perfection. And I will see you tomorrow morning for the DCEU Daily. Then same back place, same back channel for Movies TV Mad Live, where you can ask me about entertainment, especially DC live action, and I may even have some news to break. So until I see you again, goodbye, au revoir, Alfie the same, John, see you tomorrow, Mick, see you tomorrow, John, see you later, Trill J, and anyone else who's spoken to me tonight, thank you for speaking to me, thank you for making the effort, thank you for the likes, thanks for the ongoing support. It doesn't go unnoticed. Very much appreciated. Children, nah, just kidding. Can't wait for I know Soups. Right, see you later, Trill J. See you later, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.